Hello there, guys. Welcome back. We're gonna start working now on the actual set-driven keys. Right, set-driven keys. We have the attribute already here, which is going to be the driver, and the constraints or the orienting constraint that you have in these two. These two elements are gonna be the slave or the elements that are gonna be driven by. So if I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna do only one, guys, and then you can work out the rest for yourself. Pretty much a copy and paste job. Whatever I do here is going to be exactly the same on the legs or on the arms to the side. So I'm going to do only one for you now. So we got this, which is the actual. Let's go here. I'm just gonna hide. No, actually, I'm gonna go into the IK, which is the one that is gonna be driving this. So I'm gonna hide the. I'm gonna press H and then hide the IK. And I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna press H and hide the FK. So the only one here is the actual one that is bound to the skin. So if I click and drag here, you see there's only one element here. Select it. It's a good practice so you don't select the wrong one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this. With this one selected, go here into the animation. Make sure you're on the animation module. Go into key and go into one here that says set driven key. Yeah, set driven key. Say set. And this is going to be select this guy here and we say load driver. So this is going to be the driver, so don't worry about this because this is the one I have selected. I should have selected the driven first. And now I'm going to select this guy here, which is the slave or the driven, but I need to select this a node. So the easiest way to do that, probably several ways. You can do it through here, or you can do it through the outliner. I think the easiest way, if you go into the attribute editor, get the constraint, say select. Now you select it, and then it says load driven. So this now this is the driver, this guy, and this is the driven here, these two. So if you select these two, this is the one that we're going to be working. So again, you select the driver, go back into channel operator here, and I'm gonna go this and say I can switch, and then for this guy, I'm gonna select these two, and these two, and these are gonna be the driven. Okay. Now, the convention that I'm going to use is that when this guy is 0, I want to be in IK. So which means that I need to have IK1 and then FK0. So if I press 0 here, so this is going to be my initial one. Okay. So I'll say when this guy is 0, these two guys these two guys here should be 1 in IK and 0 in FK. So I make sure these two are selected, and I say key. You can see that now we have a keyframe here. So now this guy here has a keyframe of 0, and then when these two are the IK is on and the FK is off. Now if I take this guy and I put it all the way back to 10, now it will be the opposite here. So now this will be 0 and this will be 1. Okay. Now and I go and say key. So now if let me go and press H and press H. So now when I'm in IK mode, for example, IK, so this is, don't worry about this because I haven't connected the other one. But actually, let's connect the other one before I move on with this. I'm gonna press H to hide this to hide this, and I'm gonna do the same. So pretty much this guy's gonna be still the driver. Now I need to go and select this. This has already been taken care of. So I'm gonna, if I press the arrow key down, I go down to this button, to this join down in the hierarchy, which is this one. And again, I go here into the attribute, select this guy, say select, and now I say load driven. So I need to change that. So now I'm gonna work on the elbow. So all of them had to happen at the same time once I switch between IK and FK. So this guy here should be back to 0. When this guy is 0, these two are IK is on and FK is 0. Okay. So we got that, and take these two, and then we say set key. Now when this guy is 1 or 10 in this case, I'll have to do the opposite here. So this guy is 0 and this guy is 1. Okay. Now once I have that, these two, make sure these two guys are selected, the one that had to be key, say kit. Now I'm gonna go again, I'm gonna select this guy. Now that's already been keyed. I'm gonna put this guy back to 1 to 0. And I take this. Now and I take now this one join, which is the forearm. Go again here, select this guy, and says load driven. So now we got this guy here. So this control now has 0. These two has both 1, so this should be 0 based on the convention that we just decided to do. When this guy is 0, then IK is on, which means the IK should be 1 and the FK should be 0, and the opposite when I keyframe to 10. So this guy has been there. These two guys already had the value that you should have at the beginning, say key. Now we swap this guy back to 10, take this guy, and we swap 0, 1. And with this still selected, say key. Okay. Now the last one, which is this, which is the orient constraint of the wrist, because after that you keep pressing the arrow key down. There is nothing else because we only use this one up to the wrist. The rest it will be taken care of individually by the bound skin. So again, you select this guy and go into attribute, select the node, say select, and say load driven. See, now we're working on the wrist. Now I'm gonna take this control and this attribute here, I'm gonna take it back to 0. So it's good practice. You can start from here and then do the opposite, but you might get confused. So I put this 0. These two guys should be IK0 and FK0. Sorry, IK1 and FK0. So select these two. That's the one I'm gonna be keyframe, and we say key. I'll take this guy, put it all the way to 10, and do the opposite here. Now, when this guy is 0, 10, this is gonna be the opposite. And with these two attributes selected as before, we say key. So now we're ready to go. So I'm gonna close this. Now I'm gonna bring back the joins. Press H on both of them. So if I get the IK, so let's say that I got my IK here, and I have my FK here. In this case, FK. Yeah, well, look at this. It's going back, and that is because this guy is in 10. So now when I move it back to 0, you see, it goes back there. And when I move it back to 10, it goes back to FK. Okay? Okay, so we can even animate this if you want to. So you have this. Do you want to switch to FK? Do you want to switch to back IK? Okay? And you can do whatever you want. Obviously, this guy is going to come along with the hand, but we're going to do that later on because this is going to come. For example, this guy is going to come along with this in the hand, so it always stays on the hand. The same go with the controls here, but we're going to be working on that later on. But this is like the first stage. We just need to make sure that we have a set driven key system. So I'm going to take this system back to 0, and I'm going to take the IK back to 0. So we're back to square one, and this guy, if you want to start, let's start with IK. So you got that. So the same happened with this one as well. You just do exactly the same. Now for this one is a bit tricky, I think, where it used to be. And I think if I show you, let's do, no, let's not do any of that. Why is that? Oops, why is it doing that? What did I do? Oh, because I'm doing the IK shoulder, not that. So, okay. So the same goes to this side, pretty much. It's exactly the same procedure, same with the legs. And you start with this leg, and then you go and start working the other way. You could mirror all this stuff one side to another, but I don't like that. I like to work individually because you never know. Sometimes your mirror style doesn't work 100%. So I have this working now. So we got this side, and then pretty much replicate guys on the other side in both the legs, and we are good to go. So the next step we're just gonna start rigging. We're gonna start rigging the arm, the IK system, and then we're gonna rig the arm and the FK system, and then only on one side, and then you will do the other side on your arm. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.